Have you ever looked at your phone and realized no missed calls, no unread messages, no "Hey, are you free this weekend?" texts? And it's not that people hate you, it's just no one really reaches out. Look, maybe you're friendly, you're polite, you get along with people at work or school. But when it comes to actual friends, people who know you, call you, invite you, you can count them on one hand. Or maybe 0. If that made you think, that's literally me. Stay with me, B, because this video might explain more than you expect. Here's the thing. Having few or no friends isn't always about being antisocial, awkward, or bad with people. In fact, psychology tells us something very different. People who have few friends often share specific psychological traits, many of which are misunderstood, and some are actually strengths when used correctly. Now, you might be thinking, okay, but something must be wrong with me. And this is where it gets really interesting, because most of the time, it's not what you think. Today, we're breaking down 6 traits of people who have few or no friends, the psychology behind them, and most importantly, what you can do about it starting today. Watch till the end, because the last trait is the one almost no one talks about, and it changes everything. Trait number 1, you're highly self-aware. People with few friends are often deeply self-aware. You analyze conversations. You replay things you said. You notice tone, pauses, body language. While others are just talking, you're thinking. Here's what most people don't realize. High self-awareness makes shallow interactions feel exhausting. Small talk feels pointless. Forced conversations drain you. And over time, you unconsciously start avoiding social situations, not because you hate people, but because your brain is always on. Action step. Practice lowering the stakes. Not every interaction needs depth. Allow casual connections without overanalyzing them. Trait number 2. You value depth over quantity. Look, some people want many friends. Others want real friends. If you have few or no friends, chances are you crave emotional depth, honesty, and meaning. Surface-level friendships feel empty to you. Now, you might be thinking, isn't that a good thing? Yes, but here's the psychological catch. High standards reduce your social pool. You're not picky out of ego. You're selective because emotional energy is limited. Action step. Instead of waiting for perfect connections, let relationships grow. Depth takes time, it's not instant. Trait number 3. You're independent to a fault. This is a big one. People with few friends often learned early how to rely on themselves. Maybe you grew up emotionally independent. Maybe you were disappointed by people before. So now, you don't ask for help. You don't lean on others. You don't need anyone. Here's what most people don't realize. Friendship requires interdependence, not just independence. When you never need people, they don't feel needed either, and connection fades. Action step. Start sharing small vulnerabilities. Ask for advice. Let people show up for you. Trait 4. You're emotionally guarded. This is where psychology gets deep. Many people with few friends aren't cold, they're protective. You don't open up easily, because somewhere along the line, opening up hurt. So now you keep conversations safe, controlled, distant. This is where it gets really interesting. People bond through emotional exposure, not perfection. When others can't feel you, they can't connect with you. Action step. Share one honest thought per conversation, something real, even if it feels uncomfortable. Trait number 5. You're highly observant of social dynamics. You notice fake behavior. You sense manipulation. You see through performative friendliness, and because of that, you withdraw. Here's the psychological truth. Once you see social games clearly, it becomes harder to play them. So instead of participating, you opt out and slowly. Isolation becomes familiar. Action step. Remember, not all social behavior is manipulation. Some people are just learning how to connect who's like you. Trait number 6. You associate being alone with safety. This is the one almost no one talks about. For some people, loneliness isn't painful, it's predictable. No rejection, no disappointment, no emotional chaos. Your nervous system learned that solitude equals safety. But here is what most people don't realize. Safety and fulfillment are not the same thing. Growth happens outside emotional comfort zones. Action step. Expose yourself gradually. One message, one invite, one effort at a time. Look, having few or no friends doesn't mean you're broken. It often means you're doubtful, self-aware, emotionally deep, and selective. But strengths become limitations when they're overused. You don't need more friends. You need braver connection. If this video resonated with you, hit like. It tells YouTube to show this to others who feel the same way. Subscribe for more psychology-based self-growth content. And comment below which trait hit you the hardest. You're not alone in this, even if it feels like it sometimes.